Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. Just a bit of fun. Today I have got a large Marks and Spencer haul, and I mean, Marks and Spencer's does some really nice stuff, And I know I did have a bit of a moan about them the other day because of some of their customer service falls below par. But it doesn't mean that I don't think they're a really good store. I do. They're usually my first port of call for anything. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of balance that up and say that it doesn't stop me shopping there at all. I really like Marks and Spencer's. But, yeah, so, you know, just saying. Thanks as ever for all your lovely comments, and thank you to all the ladies that have bought the Hells Bell tote bag. It's just a bit of fun really, and in these bleak times then I think we could all do with a bit more fun. So I've got this massive haul. Well, I think it's massive. It seems like a lot of things, but I'm in this position now that when I am looking to buy things, trousers I will be buying 18s for the foreseeable future because I'm certainly not a 16 in trousers. But you know, like with that monsoon dress that was a 16 and didn't go near me. I mean, it did not, it was about this far, well, you saw how far apart it was on the bust. Crazy. But you know, I can't really afford to be buying, you know, I've got a suit with this haul. It looks beautiful. And I can't actually remember what size I got it in, but you know, I can't be buying two of everything in the top. So I've kind of done, I have got a dress in two sizes because it's a slimmer fitting dress and I didn't know how that would work. So yeah, there's some interesting bits in there, and obviously they've had their sale. I don't think any of this was in the sale actually. I haven't been to the physical shops in a couple of weeks now, and yeah, and as you know, we're going away in the caravan, so I don't suppose I'll be dragging, well, it's not what I'm there for, is to go around traipsing around shops, but I have got a big sea salt order that I've placed, and so I will be filming that as soon as I possibly can. But anyway, without further ado, I will get on with this haul. And actually somebody asked me, I don't want to say Nana Karen, but I think it might have been Nana Karen. I don't know why that's popped in my head, about using the steamer. Now I've got this Philips steamer, and if I recall when I was unpacking this stuff, there might be something that could benefit from steaming. And if there is, I shall use it. I'm always very wary about ironing or steaming anything that I might not be keeping, just in case anything untoward happens. But these are very, very easy to use. And what I usually do is I put the item on a hanger. So if this was the item, so it's hanging there, and then I just kind of gently pull the bottom and just steam down like this. Not on it, because you don't want to get water droplets on it, but just steam away from it. But like I say, if it's appropriate to do so, I will show you how I steam. It's not rocket science. Once you've got the hang of it, it's quite straightforward. And if you've got something that you can hook the item onto, all the better, because that just makes life easier. So I'll crack on now, and let's see how we get on with this haul. There looks like some promising things in there. The suit is fabulous. If it works for me, it'll be fabulous, but I have got no need for a cream trouser suit. I never kept the one from Sainsbury's that was an absolute bargain. And to be honest, I've never thought to myself, I wished I'd kept that suit, because I've never had an occasion to wear it. So I'll be back with you very shortly. I've just realised, looking at my order, that there's some things that haven't come in this order, so they're probably going to be delivered separately. So I'll film these and then I'll film those when and if they arrive. So this is a linen rich printed V-neck shift dress. I'm wearing it as a tunic, but I'm 5'6". Obviously you could wear this as a dress if you so desired. It's a little bit short for me to wear as a dress. I got this in the regular, £32.50. It's cotton and linen. It's nice. It's a lovely colourway, I think. It's got these kind of grown on sleeves, so they're not hugely long, but they're long enough. And yeah, it does come in long, so probably in the long I could have worn it as a dress. This is a 16 and it fits absolutely fine. Just turn the camera slightly so that you can see. No pockets. It's got the placket here, just a round neck, and then sewn here, and then kind of a pleat here. So this was the 16. I'd have got it in 18, but I think the 18 would be too big. Obviously, with it being linen, it does crease quite easily. But it is equally, it's very light. Oh, sorry, that's the washing machine spinning that you can hear. So it does what it says on the tin, really. I think it looks quite smart, and it is very, very comfortable. So maybe the 18, well, it's not pulling, is it? I mean, there's plenty of room in it. So yeah, I think the 18 would be too big up here. But yeah, I'd say it's a nice example of this kind of thing. It does come in 3 colourways actually. It comes in black and white and a blue mix, but I was rather taken with this kind of caramel colour. I guess you'd call it caramel. It's a nice weight. So anyway, that's number 1. This is another linen rich dress, but I've worn it again as a tunic, and pure white, as you can see, with this kind of blanket stitch in, I'd say that's black around the edge, and a tie neck here. The jury's out on this one for me. This was $39.50, which I think is quite a lot of money for something that if you took on holiday, I think you could only really wear once, because it's that kind of cotton linen that will crease very badly, and you know, makes it harder to wear the next day. You can see how that has creased. With it being plain white, you don't get away with it as much. With that last dress having the print on it, I think, you know, sort of hides the creases more. And this is an 18, and this isn't too big at all. I wouldn't want it any smaller, because especially being this linen, it would look wrong. I think sometimes you need that sort of bigger size to make it look more luxury. And I'd say this is kind of like a beach cover-up, really, and $39.50 for that is quite a lot of money. Rob, what are you doing? Are you going out in the garden?
Yes.
Joys of retired husbands. Just sneak out that way. He was going to go out the front door and round the side of the house. Honestly. Yeah, so I'll show you the full length. I've kept the trousers on. You can see it would be above my knee, but this is the regular. And as I say, the 18 is none too big. I certainly couldn't have got in the 16. It would have been tight, and that is not a good look. Because you can kind of see my tummy through it, if you know what I mean. So I have got an orange bra on, or kind of tan bra. But yeah, I personally don't think this is worth the best part of £40. But, you know, you might disagree, and that's the beauty of us all having our own thoughts and opinions. It wouldn't do, would it, for us all to be the same? So it's a from me, but it might be a from you. This is a cotton-rich gingham midi tiered dress, and I bought this in a 16 long, and it's a very lovely combination. Can you see it's got kind of orangey red, like a tomato red, that then goes down to almost a pink, and then it's got a coral stripe across here for the gingham. Just got the grandad collar. It's $39.50. It has got pockets. And the only thing with it is, as soon as I put it on, do you see they haven't lined up the checks here? And I think when you're paying nearly £40 for a dress, that should be perfect. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's this is straight, but this isn't, so you haven't got it properly aligned. I mean, that might not bother you. If I loved the dress, it wouldn't bother me. I've got enough summer dresses now, really. The summer is only going to be half as long, whichever way you look at it. So it's a nice, cool dress, and I think it does look lovely, and it's really lightweight and comfortable, and completely the opposite to the linen. This won't crease at all, and even if it does, because it's seersucker, it will not be a problem. So I know some ladies don't like the tiers. It's just the one tier, and then it goes straight down. But it does feel, I mean, it's a warm day shade. It does feel very, very comfortable and lightweight. I've just got the 2 buttons undone, but you know, you could have it so you've got a bit more. I mean, you could go all the way down there. It still wouldn't make it kind of super low. So I think it's very nice. I don't know, let me see, did they do this in other colours? Excuse me. They call this an orange. It's interesting, isn't it? I wouldn't have called that orange, but maybe it is. Well, it must be, because that's what they've said it is. So they've still got it in all the sizes, and in regular it goes up to size 24 and down to size 6, petite up to a 20 and long up to a 22. So if you're looking for a nice, cool summer dress, this is perfect for that. So this is a pure cotton described as a printed midi t-shirt dress, and I did get this in an 18 because I think, again, it looks more luxurious if it's not skimpy. The sleeves are a bit shorter than I would like, but not the end of the world. It's got this kind of detail down the middle. Yeah, it's a seam, and then it's been kind of overlocked. Just got the edge here, and this is £25, and I think this did come in a few colours, and I got this in an 18 regular. It's an easy throw-on dress. For £25, it's kind of just a kind of a daytime dress, if you know what I mean. You know, just wear this if you're just around the house and you just want to be cool. Quite good for travelling too, actually, because it won't crease. It's really comfortable, and I am wearing my, and I'll say it clearly because some people have said, I don't know what you're talking about, chub rub shorts. So pants, basically. So they're the legged pants that stop your legs chafing in the heat and enable you to wear dresses. I wasn't able to wear dresses for years and years and years. I never wore a dress because of the chafing. And believe it or not, I used to only wear skirts when I was younger. I never wore trousers, and because I thought I was too big for trousers. I don't know why I felt like that, but I just did. And we went to America when the children were very small. Henry was just 2, and so that's 34 years ago. Oh, it was so painful because I only had skirts, and chub rub shorts were not a thing. And so I used to carry a little thing of talcum powder around with me and just kind of put that between my legs to stop the pain, because it is really, really painful. And if they actually rub too much and they break the skin, it's really difficult. Sudocrem is the best thing for that. So the kind of invention of these shorts, which you don't have to be overweight for your legs to rub together. It could just be your physique that does that. So yeah, best thing ever. So I've got about 10, 15 pairs now. I will link the ones that I prefer. They are the jockey They're called skimmies, I think, but I will link them below. So I have put water in my steamer, and it's so long since I've used this. Yeah, the on-off button is here, and you can just switch it off again. Oh, there we are. So the light comes on there, and when it's ready, it goes green. And I got this dress from Marks and Spencer's in this haul. What I've realised is it's all the tops and cardigans that they haven't sent me, so I'm going to have to do another haul just for them. And you can see this dress. I got this in a 16 regular, £35. It's a nice spot. It's kind of a spot, and then it's got like a white shadow behind it. So let's see. So there you can see. You see the steam. So it's like magic, really. But when I get a dress like this that is as creased as this from being in the packaging, I don't know how well you can see that, I do wonder, you know, what it's going to look like on me. I've got nowhere I can hang it here, so I will sort of take my life in my hands, because I think this will crease horribly on. But that's all you do. I mean, you just let the steam do the work, really. You can see how those creases, I'm not actually touching the fabric, I'm just going up fairly close. Just be careful, just make sure it's steaming and not spitting. The worst thing that can happen is the cheaper ones can spit. This is a reputable brand, you know, Philips. So that's how I steam. It really is as easy as that. Turn that off before I get into a muddle. So I will try this dress. I'm not 100% sure it will fit me because it is quite slim around the middle, you know, bit that fits. And this is, what fabric is this? Viscose. Right, it's 100% viscose. I thought it was going to be viscose, but the fact that this was so creased, I mean, another lady commented on this as well. Marks and Spencer now, all of this just came in a box. There was no polythene in there, which is kind of good because, you know, with the recycling and all that, you know, sometimes I've got loads of polythene. I used to put everything back in the polythene, but then when I took it into the store, they just took the polythene off. So I stopped doing that anyway, but this is just literally in a cardboard box. And the trouble with that is if I'm not in and it's left outside and it rains, there's nothing to protect these clothes, but that's a whole other story. So I'll go and pop this on now and let's see. I've got a feeling I won't be able to do it up, but try and be optimistic, Helen. I should be a bit more optimistic, shouldn't I? So this does fit fine, but it creased because I put it on and then I had to kind of sit down to put my shoes on, and it did crease across that. So it's a pretty dress. I love the neckline. I think this is so flattering, this big U neckline with this kind of little frill here. Now, I don't know, this makes no sense, but I like this frill, but I don't like this frill. I don't know why. I mean, it's just personal taste, isn't it, really? And it is quite lightweight fabric, so I think I would want to wear a slip under this because I'm very aware of my kind of knicker line and bra line and everything else. It's got this, these are always tricky, aren't they? If it is a bit tight, but actually it was fine. It wasn't tight at all. So I'll show you the full length. I mean, you could very easily dress this up for a wedding, but like I say, the creasing side of it, you can see those lines there. That was in the 2 minutes it took me to sit down and put my shoes on. So that would, for me, that would make it a no. My mum we always used to do the crease test when we were looking at clothes, you know, just grab it and squeeze it like I did on that white linen dress to see how it worked. But you could, yeah, like I say, you could easily dress this up for an occasion, but equally, it's not so dressy that you couldn't wear it any day of the week, really. But it is very lightweight fabric, but being viscose, it will crease. So, pays your money, you take your choice. And now I'll try the suit on. What is annoying is the parts of the order that haven't come were what I was going to try on with the suit. But the suit has got a waistcoat, so I will do it as they're doing these days. I won't put a top on, I'll just put the waistcoat on with the jacket over the top. And we can see, might be a disaster. There's only one way to find out, as we have established. Ooh la la. This is such lovely fabric. I can't tell you how beautiful this fabric is. It feels really, hello Dolly, feels really high end, I have to say. I got the jacket in a 16. I got the the waistcoat in an 18. I probably could have done with a 16 because it's too big around here. But they didn't have a 16. It's quite short, the waistcoat, so it just does sit to the, I suppose that's where it's supposed to sit, isn't it? But, and the jacket does do up, but it's a tad snug done up, but I don't think you're supposed to wear these done up anyway. It's got very simple kind of finish on the cuff, which I rather like. It looks elegant. Now the trousers are called straight leg, they're $39.50. The waistcoat is $35 and the jacket is 60 something. Can't remember what's the jacket. Oh, where's the jacket gone? I think it was 69 anyway. I'll link everything down below and you can see for yourself. Yeah, £69. And I think it does look really lovely. It's such a nice fabric. I wish, I don't know if you can get a sense of this fabric. It's lovely. Let's see, is it washable? Because on something as pale as this, yeah, it's washable. So, you know, that really does make a difference, doesn't it? I'll show you the full effect. I got these in an 18 regular, and they're a straight leg trouser. They could probably be taken up a smidgen, but I found that the cut of the rise is better for me in a regular than it is in the petite, even though my legs are short. But I think that looks pretty fabulous, actually. I have no need of this, but it's nice to have a bit of fun, isn't it? I feel very chic-y, and I do feel chic-y in this. So, yeah, I think it's really, if you're in the market for a suit like this, I would run out and buy one because the fabric is just beautiful, beautiful fabric. And I think the style of the jacket and everything, it's called a blazer actually, has got the vent that is stitched up at the back there. But like I say, I know Trini and Susanna always used to say, buy the jacket a tad smaller so that it fits you, you know, it kind of, it just looks better. What else can I say? So I've just got one more pair of trousers to try on and then I will wrap up this haul. And then, as I say, I'll have to do another one with all the various tops that I ordered that didn't come. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? When I go on the telly, I know, I'm joking. I've just kept the waistcoat on. You can see it's too big around here, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not keeping it, so it doesn't really matter, but I think the 16 would have been better. So these are, again, really lovely fabric, and these are a wide leg trouser in brown, and these are called Crepe Tab Detail Wide Leg Trousers, dark chocolate, $39.50. And again, the 18 regular. They are too long for me, but they're a really lovely trouser. If you're at work, you know, or you need smart trousers, I'd say these are as good as they get, really. I'll show you. They fit very nicely around the backside. They've got this tab here, so if you do go in at the waist, you know, you can adjust them. Got pockets, and yeah, they're really lovely quality trousers. And I know when I was away with my sisters, because two of my sisters are 6 foot and 5'10", and they are very pleased with Marks and Spencer trousers because of the long length. You know, for a lot of years they couldn't get anything that worked for them in Marks. So that's all good. So that's the end of this haul. It's a bit premature to what I was expecting because, well, about 6 items didn't come in that delivery. So I don't know when they're going to come. Oops, I need to be careful catching my heel in there. But, show my bra, not a good look. But anyway, a relatively successful haul. They've got some really, really nice things in Marks and Spencer's. So take a look. And things like these trousers are not summer, are they? They're just any time of the year. So thank you as ever for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.